This could be a total home run or an absolute strikeout. We're going to find out today what's going on. Gideon's Tactical crew. Hope you guys are staying warm as we're enduring an insane temperature drop. It's like in the teens here in the Rockies today. And I know much of southeastern America is dealing with a wicked January storm. This right here is the KIZER BEGLEITER, I believe is how you pronounce that. It's a German for like partner, friend, companion. And this is a 3V fixed blade that I paid under $100 for. So they are building off of the previously reviewed mini harpoon in 3V that I paid about 60 bucks for. It is an epic EDC pocket tool. It's compact, it's light, you're getting 3V, and that thing is a workhorse and really takes the cake in many different ways. So this is actually based off of one of their pocket knives. They just made it in fixed blade form, and it's going to be 3.878 inches long on an 1/8 inch thick stock, but sporting a hollow grind. Could either be a huge win for sliceability, finesse, or a total failure in durability and outdoor use. And I'm gonna put this thing through its paces today for us to really determine what it's capable of. Are there limitations? Are we gonna get waves when we start batoning, side splitting, doing stuff? Or is the like 61 to 62, I think, claimed HRC on this 3V gonna hold up? And are there other drawbacks? And being a little bit bigger, how does it stack up to that mini harpoon? Where does it sit? Is it like an EDC fixed blade, or is it starting to encroach into like a companion tool for the outdoors? We're gonna find out, running all kinds of competitive options, discuss, and just have a great thorough breakdown on this blade. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm Aaron, this is Gideon's Tactical. Let's dive in and have some fun. All right, let's see how that hollow grind, I mean, it's so thin. Benefits of using 3V, oh my gosh, 3V is that theoretically we got durability, but I mean, I'm just literally barely having to put pressure. So, I mean, it's all choices, guys. When you are looking at a tool, do you want something that's got a thicker grind? It's gonna be potentially more durable. You're not gonna slice as well. You're not gonna cut through things as easily. This, I mean, as I suspected, suspicions confirmed, this thing is like a scalpel, super slicey. Which for a compact little fixed blade like this, why would I want some thick, you know, 1/4 inch BK2 level stock thickness and low saber grind? Makes no sense. I mean, right? Unless you're like, yeah, I need it for more like a crowbar. I would want it to be, you know, as thin and slicey, let's zoom in here, as we can get it. Oh, whatever. Now, the question is, when we do take it to the max, take it to the limit. I mean, this feels like a really nice thin, like pocket knife. So if you use these blades, or you're thinking you're gonna use these blades, and you want pocket knife level sliceability, sliceyage, then that's definitely gonna be it. Now, when we take it to 11, will it fail? That doesn't mean it's a bad knife. We just need to know like what 11 is for this little guy, and to be realistic about 11. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, you're too young. I'm sorry. Now that I'm 40, I turned 40 this year, past year, and in 2025. Spinal Tap, this is Spinal Tap. Shout out all you old school metalheads and nerds. All right, yeah, look at that. I mean, that's a foam insole that failed on me. Walmart Special Air. Because it's mushy, you know, some of my thicker grind blades don't go through it. But this, I mean, I'm barely even doing a backstroke. Not that I could if I was swimming. I'm not an awesome swimmer. I always tell people, I'm like, if I fall off a boat in the middle of the ocean, I will not die. I won't drown. But it's not gonna be pretty, me getting back to the boat. And I don't know, I'll annotate in right now if they have, now I've never had a problem with rusting on 3V, but I live in a really dry environment. if you have had a problem with 3V, I get a lot of questions from people who are in humid, you know, you're near the ocean, you live in Michigan, you live overseas somewhere, and it's really, you know, you're by the coast, and you're like, I don't know, is 3V really like the right? I have never had a problem with it. Now, if you live in those areas and you have, please leave a comment. Let us know. But I find it to be very, at worst, stains, and then you just, you know, like clean it off, and you're good to go. A little bit of elbow grease and it's gone. It's not like pitting like 1095 or, you know, like some basic carbon wood. But they might have AEBL as a variant. KIZER's been doing that a lot lately. Doesn't have great edge retention, but it is nice and tough and very rust resistant. Okay, so general EDC, 0 complaints, and I really am happy with that performance. That's like a Remax sign thickness right there. Sorry, Remax, I don't have anything against you. Just this one popped. Now the spine is crowned, so you're not going to get any sort of strikes. This is not an EDC. Let's see back here. Now the pommel does have a kind of an abrupt angle, but it's still like milled, machined, crowned, rounded. Yeah, that's not going to do anything. But you could potentially throw that right there up against a grinder, and that would not be difficult to like, and then you'd have a little platform right there for throwing sparks and could keep the sheath on it. Okay, and let's break in here for just a moment to highlight where this might sit. This has an excellent Kydex sheath. Silent, it ain't coming out. We got a drainage hole, lashing points. It's got their kind of thin 2-stage blade tech lock, knockoff, whatever you want to call it, tension screw with Chicago gaskets. Excellent deployment, 0 need for walk up. I mean, that is an excellent Kydex sheath. So that part is great. It's pancake, and because of the size of the blade, it's not a pocket EDC. Get that out of your head. If you're wanting to carry this as a pocket EDC, unless you're wearing this in your cargo pocket, it's better to ride on your belt or on some sort of gear when you're hiking and backpacking. So just be aware of that. I think that's where it is best suited. So it is starting to plumb out of EDC, unless you're carrying it on your belt, and is much more of that compact companion blade. And we'll continue on in the testing momentarily, but I want to give a quick shout out to the sponsor of today's video, which is LA Police Gear. They have some of the best pant options, giving value to versatility around. And the model that I've been actually using in the testing of this video, but been hiking with, doing all kinds of stuff lately, is their core cargo 6-pocket tactical pants. These things, awesome blend of materials, YKK zipper, perfect layout and kind of weight to be able to hike with, do utility work and just, you know, stuff around the property, but also to wear in different environments because of the many different color options that they provide. And so I'm going to have a link popping up as well as in the description box below as well over to LA Police Gear site, along with my exclusive 10% off promo code. You can actually use site-wide and check out all the different, not only apparel and pants, but other gear and equipment that they have. That link will be popping up here, and that promo code and link will be in the description box as well. So check out LA Police Gear and see all they have to offer. Give me a nice tight shot. Give it to me. Yeah. I think like Austin Powers doing the photo shoot. Work with me, baby. Yeah. All right. Anyway, look at that. Whoa, dude. And that's just like a very basic motion. I'm not getting fatigued doing that. Oh my gosh. Fuzzalicious. Okay, and here's the best part. Don't mind the freaking plane. Even though this is just barely fitting in my, like, lengthwise, I am not feeling any fatigue, any hot spots. I've been working with it now. I don't know. I mean, I hit record, guys, but like a lot of the stuff, a lot of my testing begins beforehand. I don't know. I've been sitting here for probably 20 minutes with this thing. 0 fatiguing on a little blade like this. That is awesome. Now we're going to go like this. Now this way, if I do a hammer, now as long as my hand is right there. But as soon as I put my thumb back here and then I do like a hammer grip, then it's going to get kind of weird. And I only feel like I'm engaging with the knife with like these back 2 hand fingers. So as long as my finger's right there, so I'm just just trying to see it, like, can I get big sweeping cuts out of the way with it? Yeah. Yep. Totally. Totally. You just hear it there. Very light, under 3 ounces for this size blade is very, very impressive. This being that burlap micarta, but there is G10 variants and other different color combinations you can choose from. Some of that is going to play into different types of steel, with D2 being the most budget friendly at around 50 bucks. And then you can get AEBL, which is very tough, very rust resistant, but isn't going to hold a very good edge. And then you can also go with the CPM-3V, which is the variant I went with, which is 90 bucks. That's what I paid for it. So all of links over to, Knife Center, Blade HQ, Amazon, so you can really kind of explore and check out the different variants that are available. Those affiliate links are in the description box as well, along with the popping up. I did buy this, paid my own moolah to show you guys what the capabilities and limitations of this model are. Okay, here's like maximum dummery. So I'm gonna split, like that big a piece of wood with this hollow grind, thin, stocked 3V blade, and just see if we create any waves, if we break it. I mean, that's maximum what you're gonna be able to do with like the 3.7 or whatever it is. But I mean, this is like what I usually split. I mean, I'm not splitting 8-inch diameter logs. Work smarter, not harder. Side splitting on a 2x4 to see if it creates a wave or chunks. Hitting something pretty hard there. It's not really wanting to do it. There it is. Yeah, do not do this with any sort of like small, thin, hollow ground knife, but maybe the 3V is going to be able to handle it. I don't know. There it is. So that's what we'll use as our kind of test. Now let's see. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we didn't chunk it, obviously. We didn't chip it. It didn't roll. And I'm trying to see if there's a wave. I don't think so. I don't think there is. I don't see one. I might discover one a little later and I'll cut to it, but I don't feel it. I don't see it. Don't do it, but I mean, the 3V seems to be doing what it should. So to kind of button this up, if you want dedicated EDC, stick with the mini harpoon. That is the better pocket carry option for you with the smaller sheath, smaller footprint overall. If you don't mind belt carrying or, cross draw, maybe, small your back, whatever, then you could absolutely EDC this thing. I think for the average user, this is going to be a great compact, ultra light, like trekking blade. Those who are looking for a utility knife, maybe you're a fisherman, you're hunting small game, that type of stuff, or you just want a fixed blade on you that can do utility work and have it mounted on your shoulder strap, have it mounted on your chest pack. We talked about this a lot last year using like hunting knives and lightweight knives. This definitely falls into that category of having enough durability, at least with the 3V model that I tested, to be able to do small kindling, feather stick making, doing all that stuff if I had to for woods working, but great for like just general utility as well, and giving you a lot of versatility in the design. So that's me and my mileage with this particular model. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys think, what's been your experience, good or bad. Always appreciate your guys' feedback. And until next time, always remember to stay equipped, stay prepared, and I'll see you out there.